everybody. It's me, Carmine DeStefano, the Bookman. And I'm angry! Why am I angry? Because I just finished playing through Bandai Namco's attempt to rekindle the glory of Dark Souls and Demon Souls without From Software in the new gen consoles called Lords of the Fallen. Does it carve its own name? Well, let's take a look at it together, shall we? So, it's that kind of game. You are Håkon, entering this wrecked monastery with a cleric. Then... And... Our friend Kaslo opens the way for us into enemy territory using this keystone. Protecting it is... What, already? Back at the home realm, this wounded soldier talks of a passage in the catacombs. That's where... Not again! Defeat that, as well as everything else the enemy has, to meet Kaslo. He will introduce you to Antanas, leader of the resistance against the enemy who wants you to return to their dimension. Outside! How about we take 5, huh? In their home, the Hrothgar are waiting with a zealous guardian preparing for your arrival. After finally defeating that cocksucker, we make our way to this beast where...
Don't hurt him!
We let this piece of ass fade with it for some reason. So that's how it is in their family. Next, it's... Whew, I was getting worried there wouldn't be another boss! Kill him, then be sent to a portal, which brings you to Kaslo, who claims he's an entity known as the Judge. He gives us a choice to help or kill Antanas. On our way... Woohoo! 2 for the price of 1 sale! Getting through endlessly beefed battles in the Citadel, time to speak with Antanas. What the fuck is that? You guys know what a decision is, right? Defeat Antanas in his mutated venom form and he'll open the Keystone Pass. You'll then hear Kaslo narrate all the aspects of your character, the people you've helped, the choices you've made, and how they affect the world. Now you can choose New Game Plus, which starts you at the beginning with all your stuff and new magic discipline. And that's pretty much it. So what did I think of this game? I really can't say. It's really difficult for me to say. Let's start with all the things wrong with it. The game has no real story arc, character development, past, future, or true effect on the created world. It's your typical lone wolf stops maniacal ruler looking to save humanity by destroying it. The NPCs are few and really you're forced to finish their quest quickly, otherwise you won't get a chance later on in the game. This leads to conclusions feeling forced and rushed. No relationships evolve, though personalities are developed. For some, that's cool, but this is supposed to be an RPG. Character and storyline can make or break a role-playing game, and here they are basically absent or unimaginative. Character progression seems virtually useless because the enemy is always more advanced than you. There are basic enemies you can piss through as you gain levels, but spellcasters, shielded types, archers, spider freaks, and human soldiers will be a pain throughout. You're more or less pushed into using distance and magic from gauntlets. I chose warrior to soak damage and run headfirst into combat. Despite the heaviness of the armor chosen and the strength and stability of my shield, I was being bullied at level 51 by enemies I had trouble with 30 levels before. There seems to be no buildup on life when leveling vitality. 75 points of health hurts no matter what level you put it on. With only about 10 potions to heal, and those bottles being fewer and further between, stupid cheesy deaths are the norm. The checkpoints are more abundant than bonfires in Dark Souls, but at least in Dark Souls, I have other methods of healing. Without potions, you're fucked, and that's that. Also, Dark Souls allows you to summon help. You are on your own here. No one's coming to save you. And without any kind of bow or arrow, you can't really draw enemies one by one. You have to fight them all in one group. Boss fights are the most egregious criminals as they require so much trial and error and lead to countless deaths. There is nothing more agonizing than fighting the same boss 10, 11 times simply because you need to hit the fucker 10,000 times while their cheap moves and distance weapons kill you in 10 hits. Again, armor is practically useless. Critical hits help against most foes, but try getting behind these bastards. They pivot while loading arrows using the ground as leverage. How the fuck is that possible? Even the larger enemies spin like James Brown, making it nearly impossible. Pretty much every warrior class shield bashes rather than parries. Random battles can drag for 10 minutes simply because you value life. This game is beyond a grind. You die countless deaths or spend hours trying to figure out where the fuck you're going with hardly any real answers. You stumble upon the solution by scaling and searching through your 2 locations. Yeah, that's right, 2 locations. Granted, they are pretty vast and well detailed, but spending 30 plus hours in 2 locations can be moderately monotonous. There are trials and portals that change it up. Not much, but it's better than Castle on Earth, Tower in Hrothgarland. The controls are clunky, especially on the Xbox One. They do have quicker hotkeys than Dark Souls, but angles can get you killed. You lose sight of your character oftentimes. Graphics are detailed, but some effects can be spotty or take too long to render fully. Light beams will pop in and out, and I saw a few blotches or black phantom lines form out of nowhere. There were noticeable bugs and hiccups even though the animations are truly fully captured beautifully. It's great too to watch when your character has run out of energy again and is doing his dizzy dance while getting killed. Deaths are abundant, hostility is high, no characters or story arcs, but looking back, it's still not an awful game. You'll need strategy and ridiculous amounts of patience, but you'll find yourself strangely drawn to it. Either that or you'll have a psychotic episode. At times it works, most times I hated it. Nonetheless, it's not boring and does look really impressive. Overall, when it hits, it hits. When it misses. But you'll find yourself somehow wanting to go back and try it again, if you're into that sort of thing. Now, thank you all for watching. I have more for you soon to come, so stay tuned, take care, and have a great day. RPG. Everyone knows an RPG takes place in an age of dragons, with mages versus Templars, and there's no inquiry about it.